Hi, my name is Jeff Del Rosa. I'm the founder of Unmatched Tool and the general manager of the specialty tool group inside the Milton industry. So thank you so much for joining us this morning in my shop. I'm going to show you something really cool. It's a new clip set from Steck Manufacturing. So let me take a look at the kit. It is a 5-piece set. The shape and sizes and the bends are extremely helpful. What's really nice is how small the tips are. Now there's a lot of clip sets out there, but unfortunately what happens with the new European and some of the new domestic clips, push pins, they're really tight. What I really love about this new set is how thin it is, that you can get in it just about anywhere. And I'm going to show you some applications of how I used it last night to wire this Mini. What I did is I brought the wiring system. Now there's a couple of options. When you look at the websites in terms of wiring base kits in these kind of cars, they typically run the wiring underneath the car and they hardwire it to anything that's there. Well, the good news about that is easy, it's inexpensive, and it's fast. The bad news about it is the wiring is exposed to everything else that the bottom of the car is. You know, rocks, wear and tear, rain, all that stuff you don't want exposed. So it takes a little bit more time to run it through the cabin of the car. But of course, when you do that, you have to take panels off and basically disassemble the entire interior. I didn't do that last night because of this set, and I'm going to show you how I started. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to run it inside the cabin. Well, obviously you can see the wire here is going in, but what I did, I took advantage of the real small ends. They're really narrow. They're like knife edge ends, and I was able to pry it underneath there like so, wedge it in, pry it up, and I can slip my wire in. Once I did that, I brought it inside and then inside the cabin. In this case, I wanted to run it underneath this plastic panel. Well, that plastic panel is set up and sealed inside the door weather stripping. Not an easy task to get underneath that thing, and certainly I don't want to tear this all apart because that would have added multiple hours of this installation. But what was really nice about this is I was able to take this one clip, I could pry this loose, and with my other one, I took it and I just stuffed the wire underneath the panel. And then I was able to crimp it in there. And then because of the nice thing about the forks, I can push it in so it's out of sight. When you get back to these panels, same thing. I pried them open, and of course with a really big one, I was able to pry this up and stick that in there real nice. Let's go take a look in the back. You can see in the back, what I did was I ran the wiring underneath all the plastic panels without removing them. It was outstanding. Here's my pins. You can see how small these push pins are. What's really great about these, again, as I said, the knife set, I just simply pull it in, pry it out, just like that, and now I've got that to deal with. Because I have a couple different sizes, I was able to grab my other size, my larger one, put that right underneath the pin and pull it free. That allowed me to pull this panel out, this one up. Again, I pried it up. I ran the wires underneath here, up underneath there, and when I pull this out, the wires, I snaked up inside here using my pins. And rather than pulling all this apart, I simply pried it up again with my clip set, pull it over to the side, and wired it to the right-hand side. I'm going to put the pins back in. You saw me remove it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. My options is to grab a hammer, but I don't need a hammer. This one's really nice. I can use this, tap that in real nice. It doesn't dent it up, doesn't scratch it. So again, take a look. Really nice set from Steck Manufacturing, part of our specialty tool group at Milton. For guys that are doing stereo systems installations, special cameras, rear cameras, motorhomes, really anything you can think of, this works great. Multiple versatility, lots of uses, really high quality. So take a look on our site, steckmanufacturing.com.